Looking at the statistics from last season, Edgewood compared to Otterbein scored more points, allowed fewer points, shot a higher percentage from the field and from the free throw line, and committed fewer turnovers. Over the past 6 years, Otterbein has a record of 58 and 96, Edgewood 97 and 65. So some may look at this and say, you know, why are you leaving Edgewood to come to Otterbein?
You know, it's a good question. And when you say those stats, you know, I'm not really sure why. No, I'm kidding. We've been fortunate at Edgewood. We've had a great run there, and some wonderful young men that have really, like I mentioned, you know, taken Edgewood College to new heights and places they haven't been before. But for my family, I think maybe more of the reasons moving to Otterbein here and from Edgewood, and that opportunity to rebuild a program that has won a national title. You know, I think those things are possible here. I think the community of Westerville was a huge pull for us. My wife and I, you know, once we talked to people and the support that you've had, the one stat that you didn't bring out there is the attendance. While it's been great at Edgewood, we're very limited. Our facility's not very big, and we are right in the shadow of the UW there. Attendance, I believe, was around 1,000 here last year on average, and that to me, I really want to make sure that championship experience, every one of the recruits will talk about that. I feel like Otterbein and the community here that supports it, you know, has been one that has been a great experience for the student athletes and something that we're really going to rely on and sell. I'm looking forward to getting to know the high school coaches in the area, as many boosters and businessmen and women that I can in the Westerville community, because I really feel like for our student athletes, that's second to none. And that sixth man that you all have enjoyed here for so many years, I think is very unique at the Division III level, and something that allows us to bring even a higher quality student athlete in than most of our competitors. And then anytime you have a community like this that's very supportive of your university, I think that's the kind of place that I want to raise my family. So. You know, I guess that's a little bit about, you know, why Otterbein over Edgewood. We love Edgewood, great people there. You know, we've enjoyed our 6 years there more than ever in my coaching career. But I really think the opportunity here could even surpass, you know, what we enjoyed there, and the people that we've met so far have been great. So we're looking forward to immersing ourselves in the community and the university and really raising our family here.
Have you had a chance to meet with any of the players, talk to any of the players?
You know, I have. We had a team meeting last night. I was able to sit down with them, and they voiced some things that you know that they wanted to do and some goals that they had. And then we talked a little bit about my vision and where we were going to go and how things might change a little bit. But it was good. You know, through the whole process. That's kind of the last thing. I got to meet 3 of the young men during the interview process, but it was good to finally get to meet those guys. I think they're hungry. They know they have a lot to work on, no doubt. They want to be successful, you know, and we talked a little bit about the community and how much support they enjoy, and how that's, you know, that's a gift, you know, and you shouldn't take it for granted. And it's something that we're really going to work hard to make sure that we're out around campus at different, you know, events, whether that be on stage or on the field, and making sure we're very supportive of our athletics and our fine arts and performing arts. So that in turn, you know, we can have a great student section, you know, in the Reich and again put a great product on the floor. And I think that was probably the resounding theme, is that they really want to do everything they can to put the best product they can on the floor, whether that be in October, November, or, you know, getting better every day so that we can put an even better product on there in January and February. One of the things I want to do is pick up some game film here today and tomorrow, and then heading back to Wisconsin for a little while. Definitely watch that and just kind of see what we have. I understand, however, though, a lot of the guys that played last year won't be returning for this season. So, you know, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, it'll make us an experience, and that's tough in a great league like we have. But, you know, starting over a little bit and kind of starting, you know, fresh and from anew, you know, kind of might be a good thing with the rebuilding process here.
You talked about your vision that you expressed to the team last night in your team meeting. Talk about that vision and your style of coaching.
Well, I think number one, we have to be good people. We don't have a lot of rules in our program. Basically, it's just to do the right thing, and all these guys that I feel like have been recruited, know what they're supposed to be doing. We got to work hard on and off the court, in and out of season. And our team on the floor is gonna, we're always gonna play defense and rebound, and then we're gonna have some fun on offense. You mentioned that we shot the ball very well the last 3 seasons at Edgewood. It's one of the things we do. We like to push the ball and attack, share it, make the extra pass. And then I think above anything else is especially early here, and probably always, we're going to outplay our opponents. So my coaching style, it's a little bit more late. The gym is a classroom, and so we use our practice time very efficiently. We practice at a very, very high rate. Things move quickly, not a lot of dead time. We get a lot done, and these guys are going to get better, and we're going to work individually during the season. We're going to work, obviously, as a whole group during the season. And during games, I kind of feel like that's their performance, if you will. So I'm not as much coaching, manipulating on the court during the game. I feel like our guys, and early in the season there might be a little bit more of that, but really once the guys get comfortable with what we're doing and what their expectations are, it's their team. They're going to have to be out there and perform. My coaching staff is definitely going to be there for support and making some tweaks and doing some things, kind of behind the scenes a little bit that show up on the court. But really, it's it's one of those things that we work really hard at: film breakdown, practice planning, game planning, recruiting, and really, I think if there's one theme that goes into our entire program is that we're not going to get outworked by anyone.
What can we expect to see from the 2012-2013 Otterbein men's basketball team?
Well, and I don't know what it's been in the past, really, honestly, having coached in Wisconsin. But I think from our men's basketball program, you're going to see more of us. You're going to see a lot of us. We're going to be a lot of different places. My staff and I are going to be out in the community, getting involved with the people of Westerville, out on campus, getting involved with different programs around campus. We're going to be very hands-on. We're going to recruit. I think we already have high-quality student-athletes. We're going to recruit high-quality student-athletes. I think from the men's basketball program, it's going to be something that the university and the community are going to be proud of because of how hard we work, because of the people that we have, and the way that we carry ourselves. I think the most important thing is that we represent Otterbein and Westerville in a first-class manner, and really that's what our program is going to be all about. Whether it be at volleyball matches, on football Saturdays, I invite everybody to our basketball tailgates to meet our current team, to meet our players, to meet our staff, and to meet recruits that we're going to have on campus during those times. But really, I think it's going to be something that I think everybody wants to get involved with, and my goal is to make it something that everyone is proud of.
All right, Coach, great job. I just want to give you an opportunity here to speak to Cardinal Nation. If you have a message or anything that you want to say to the fans, just go ahead and have at it.
Well, I think you're hearing those stats that you mentioned. We have a ways to go, but I tell you what, probably the most important thing is that student section we have. I think the sixth man in the Reich is what I've heard about from the first phone call I made to inquire about this opportunity. And stay behind us, give us some time. It's going to take some time to get the wins, I think, back to where we all expect them to be, especially in a conference as difficult as this. But you know what? Stay behind us and keep supporting. As far as the students on campus, we'd love to see you at the football games. We'd love to see you at all those fall sports. And then obviously we'd love to see you in the Reich because, when you have an atmosphere, like I've heard that it can be. I know when the Edge Dome, which is where we used to play our games at Edgewood College, when that was rocking, it was a lot easier for us to get wins and our guys feed on that. And they're going to need everyone this year. So, as well as the people in the community, just keep supporting Otterbein athletics like they have over the years. And I can promise, in time, we're going to have a product out there that's going to get more wins than losses and get us back on the national scene as soon as we can.
All right, great job. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yep.